Guys, welcome to another episode of Beat the Market. Here is my current performance against the market here on this account. I started with the purpose of beating the market. As you can see, the green is the NASDAQ. That seems to be my main competition. So any day where I can outperform that, I really enjoy that if I can do that. All right, so let's talk about the market. Bitcoin today, it was trying to push up to new highs and then kind of settled back down to the 103,000 range. But anyway, yeah, Trump announced a crypto reserve. He also announced that there will be a ban on the central digital banking. So both are good things. He didn't come out and say like, hey, we're just gonna buy a bunch of Bitcoin, which I don't think that'd be good anyway, because, you kind of want to buy it before launching the price up. So I'm really hopeful he's gonna have at least a large portion of Bitcoin in the reserve. They freed Ross Ulbricht the other day, and he was kind of one of the original Bitcoin advocates. So those are good things. He had a phone call with the president of El Salvador, who is known for turning their economy around by purchasing Bitcoin. The other thing is Trump has been buying wrapped Bitcoin. His company has been buying a bunch of it, millions of it. And my theory on that is he doesn't want to directly buy Bitcoin because of like the insider trading thing. So wrapped Bitcoin uses Bitcoin and the price pretty closely mirrors Bitcoin. So yeah, I think all signs are pointing up for Bitcoin. We'll see. They're going to make some decisions, I think, in 3 months on some things, is what it said. So my theory here, the big play, I think, is going to be oil stocks. He's going to really drill, and the Permian Basin in West Texas and New Mexico, East New Mexico, is going to be booming. It has enough oil reserves to cover the entire world's oil needs for 1,000 years. It is a huge amount of oil that has not been utilized lately. So I believe that is something to look at as the big play. I think anything AI, quantum computing, technology is going to do well also. And yeah, there's probably some other sectors as well. Right now, a lot of the consumer goods is in a lagging the market. All right, let's check out some stocks. Apple has been down. I am looking at the double leveraged to start a play here. Apple is roughly fair valued, but it's Apple. People are gonna use Apple phones. So I'm waiting for this to go above the 5, and then we'll get in on this trade here on the AAPU. If you don't have any Apple, we're entering a good time to probably get a position once that goes above that green line there. Let's see. AMD. Yeah, probably a couple days ago would have been to get into AMD. Let's see. One I'm looking to get into is the bore drilling. They have offshore oil rigs. I think the Gulf of Mexico is going to be booming. We're looking at a good time to buy this here. It's way down. Again, I'm going to wait for it to reverse course above the 5-day. Oil's been in a little bit of an uptrend lately. There's two that kind of worked off its RSI that I'm looking to get into maybe tomorrow. Let's see what they're looking at like now. OXY. Yeah, it just tagged below the 50. So let's see what that does tomorrow. If it can go above the 5 EMA. Let's see. I got into one of these quantum stocks the other day. I don't think that's it. This one the other day. Yes. It's slightly up from when I bought it. This would be a good time to buy. Maybe I'll add more. And then you have a ETF of quantum computing stocks. That looks a little bit past the time to buy right here. Wait for a dip. Let's see. The other oil stock, ExxonMobil, you can see it dipped below the 5. So coming into a good time to buy here. I think long term here, within the next few years, I think oil's the play. I'm gonna come back here and tell you I told you so. I'm telling you, it's gonna be explosive growth, explosive growth. I'm in a Uber trade with the UBRL, waiting for it to hit those lines, and I'm trading it with the double leveraged. I'm definitely up so far, but have not sold any yet. Let's see what else I've been looking at. You know, it changes every week, so I was looking at Guess the other day, and that's starting to break out. You can still buy it right there. It's in the very beginnings of breaking out, so it's not quite too late. Get in on that. Pays like a good dividend. And I think some of these consumer ones are gonna turn around here within a few years once people start sending money. Everything's kind of like cyclical. Dollar General, yeah, you could buy that right there. That's similar. Campbell's is way undervalued here. Kraft Heinz was trying to break out, and it's coming back in. Yeah, you could definitely buy that there. No problems there. It's way undervalued. Let's see. Probably McDonald's. Let's see what that's doing. Oh yeah, that's a buy right there. That's a good chart pattern. That's a good buy right there. Yeah, a lot of these unhealthy foods are, they're down because it's the whole RFK gonna make things healthy again, but which is great, but there's overreactions. I got some of this the other day. Yeah, it's starting to break out. I'm up on it. I just only had money to buy one. That's the problem. I need to make more money. But yeah, anyway, this is like a AI that does like sound voice recognition. I also was in I'm still in this. I forget when I got it, maybe like a week ago. This is a double leveraged AI, like full of AI stocks, and it's been going up. I think I bought it right at exactly $35, and you can see it's $38.99. Yeah, so and it looks like Trump is investing heavily in AI, so that's why some of these AI things are going up. Based on the chart, it's too late to buy it here based on how I do things, but I will definitely keep an eye on pullbacks on stuff like that. Definitely any AI quantum. Yeah. Ford was looking like it was trying to break out earlier today. Yeah, you could kind of even buy it right there, I feel like. I believe Ford is one that's pretty undervalued. All right, so anyway, my pick of the week is none other than the very first thing I was talking about. Wait for this to go above the 5 EMA. Get in this as a trade. You know, put a stop loss at like, let's see. You could say, give it a little room. You could say $28, put a stop loss here, give it a little room. You know, it could, it looks like it's been to 34 a couple times before, so you could do a first trimming zone at 34. And then maybe up in here once it gets into the 39 range, sell the rest. Or you could hold some long term and just trim at some of these high RSI points. But yeah, that's my next move here is the AAPU trade. Yeah, seems like a no-brainer. We'll see. And if it breaks down, like, you know, hits to that goes below 28, then get out, you know. But you know, it's Apple. I believe it's going to continue to do well. It, you know, it had a bad like earnings, so it's going down, but that'll reverse someday for sure. All right, guys, and then other than that, definitely any pullbacks on oil, any pullbacks on oil. I'm watching the XOM and the OXY. Those are my big three picks: Apple, OXY, XOM. It might take you know, 2-3 years for these to pan out, but they will be. These are all good picks, I believe. I really think we're going to be drilling a lot of oil. There's going to be a lot of money made in this. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding.